What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? I just came back to the pad from a manual therapy session. Still got the scrubs to prove it. And I was so inspired to just cut a video. Why? I don't know. My client that I just had, I said to her, you know what? I felt that I've learned so much in this particular session that I'm going to make a video about it. And she kind of giggled, but I was dead serious. I mean, we talked about God. We talked about the law of manifestation. We talked about my profession as a massage therapist or a manual physical therapist. It was just a wide spectrum of a whole lot. And it actually began with interviewing her, a pre-interview. Within the pre-interview, I said to her, I see that from the forums that you felt out that you've had a professional massage before today, but there's a few things I'm going to explain to you anyway. And you seem like a very open lady. And I didn't know how to explain it to her because I didn't mean open vocally. You just seem like an open lady. And I said, hey, I don't mean to sound like I'm out there. She said, actually, you sound like you're in there, you know. But at the moment of the session, after I pretty much introduced my touch, she was dying to have. She said that I have many questions for you. The first question she had for me is she asked me if I did Reiki, and I get asked that question a whole lot from a lot of people, and I'm honored because if it felt like I've done Reiki on an individual, the session must have been pretty nice. So that makes me want to get into Reiki or learn about it a little bit more. But she asked me if I knew anything about Reiki. The second thing she asked me was, do I? She asked me, and I'm trying to get it right. It was just moments ago. She said to me, "Are you?" In a nutshell, not verbatim, but not verbatimly repeating her. She said, "Am I a spiritually in tune individual?" And I said, well, I don't know if I can really claim that. But what transpired after that question was totally amazing. So she said to me, yeah, I just came from, before I met up with you, I was talking to my mentor and all this and all that. And she said more things. And I had the dying, burning question to ask her. Your mentor, is she aware of the law of attraction? Her giggle said it all. And she said, for a matter of fact, yes, it is. She is. And she said, that's the second thing you said since I've met you that shows me that you are spiritually in tune. And like I said, we started talking about God and having a relationship with him, a personal relationship with him. And, and like I said, I said to her, I felt so humble and honored, and that I've learned so much that I gotta cut a video. Well, there's an old cliche that says like energy attracts like energy, and the fact that I don't know, intuitively maybe wanted to know if her mentor knew anything about the law of attraction. I know I can't really have you capture the moment that I just had. It's kind of one of those you guys have had to have been there type experience. But just to share some of the things I've learned and just to probably bring it home the best way I can, that's all I can really do. So I know I'm missing a lot. But yeah. All right, y'all. Enough of my rambling. Y'all take it easy. Be blessed. Peace. Howdy, y'all. Right back at y'all. Oh my goodness, how could I forget this particular moment within the session? Well, I know how. I was trying to rush all that information. But she asked me the question of, what made me get in the profession that I got in, and if I regretted it. And I said, no, not at all. For a couple reasons. And the reason why I don't regret it, may sound negative, but here it is. I told her because within this profession, I knew when to hold them and when to fold them. And I went further saying that, there was a time where I had to literally stop doing therapy for a while, for a long while, because of things I was going through, which brought depression and anger and things of that nature. And, and she said, "Oh my God, wow, that was wise of you to know when you had to stop." And I told her, some people in my life was kind of like not in agreement to it, telling me, why am I not doing that? Why am I not doing that? And I was trying to be very, to the best of my ability, very descriptive, but I couldn't until I broke it down scientifically. I said to a lot of people, "Hey, have you ever heard of something called countertransference?" Well, it's a very real thing. And just to educate or share with the general public, in case you guys might not know, countertransference is a situation that can happen between both client and therapist. It's a pretty much transference of energy. Now, this energy can be good or bad, positive or negative. Let's go with some obvious. Being a therapist or a physician, you do work or you see clients when you have a cold or a flu. Your clients will probably get a cold or flu as well. But let's focus on some of the non-obvious. There may be aches and pains that you feel in your actual body. That could be transferred to your patient or your client. The way you're thinking, negatively or unrighteously. The way you're feeling, negatively or unrighteousness. So we just spoke about countertransference that can happen on all levels: physical, mental, emotional, and last but not least, spiritual. So after telling her that there was a moment where I felt that I wasn't well enough or healthy enough to do this line of work, she said, "Wow, that was very admirable and wise and very generous and gracious of you to know when to pretty much not do it anymore." And I said, "Yeah, this has never been about the money." Well, that's enough of my rambling and the end of this blog or video log. Y'all take care, and this is for real for in the end. Later.